Necromancy, the dark arts that take control of the flow of life and death and manipulate it in ways that go against the natural order. A form of magic reserved only for those who are willing to sacrifice anything and anyone to get their goal. Or for a nerdy halfling who just likes it. Hi, my name's Datem, and this handsome guy right here is Corrin Strongtide, my D&D character, and the first part of my biggest project ever, a diorama of my current D&D campaign. In this new series, I'm going to show you the whole process behind the diorama while sharing some stories from the campaign and characters. So, without further ado, let's begin with, and no, I'm not biased, my character. Born in Luslia, in the northern shores of the island of Lialien? Yeah, that. Born there, Corrin Strongtide grew up listening to the stories of Grandpa Milo, a former sailor who often shared tales of distant lands, magic, and creatures that few other halflings had ever seen. Even after becoming a father and a husband, Corrin kept dreaming of weaving spells and incantations, so he eventually left towards the city of Sarkilon to pursue his dream of becoming a wizard. I created Corrin's mini and all the others you'll see in this project using HeroForge. Just a heads up, I'm not sponsored by them, but I really like their service. Some pieces like Corrin's vest are pretty low poly and won't look as good in physical format. Normal maps do a lot to hide that in the digital preview, but considering the amount of options and features that HeroForge has, I'm willing to forgive them for one piece that looks a bit worse. I gave Corrin a magic robe just like the one he has in the campaign, and posed him so that he would be casting a spell with his arcane focus being his daughter's necklace. And speaking of that, while I paint this mini, it's time to tell you a bit more about his backstory. While Corrin was in Sarkilon, tragedy struck. The day of falling stars, when the skies and the seas betrayed the people, and the goddess's name became forbidden. Ever since that day, saying the name of the goddess out loud would summon powerful storms. The sea became treacherous, and sailors stopped traveling to faraway islands. And so, Corrin's home became practically unreachable. But if he couldn't come home, home would come to him. Fearing never seeing him again, Corrin's wife and daughter sailed for Sarkilon, challenging the waters. They sailed past volcanoes, avoiding the lands of the giants, only to be destroyed by the sea itself, right before reaching their destination. Now, only the wreckage remains, and among the ruins on the shore, a single girl, Corrin's daughter Alba, roams around the place as a ghost. I know. Necromancy, sad backstory where he lost all of his family. Corrin's gonna be a bit of an edgelord, right? And look at his clothes. I picked a fairly dark and subdued color scheme for him. Yeah, definitely an edgelord. Au contraire, he's still pretty cheerful, honestly. No, I assure you, he's super sad about losing his family, but he still sees beauty in the world. And the dark clothes are only a reflection of how he's grown to be a bit more serious as the campaign advanced. More of that in future videos. Plus, it allowed me to give more focus to the robe, making it really bright and contrasting. So, what could keep him happy even after losing it all to the storms? Well, let's continue hearing his backstory to find out. Losing his family could have destroyed Corrin, but instead, it inspired him to study the dark arts. Necromancy could mean salvation for Alba. He could either bring her back or free her spirit so she may rest in peace. So, he turned to the dark arts, motivated by his quest for a way to save his daughter's soul. But necromancy became so much more. As he studied it, he started seeing it as a form of art. The flow of life and death was fascinating, and it could be manipulated in beautiful, poetic ways. The dark arts were called evil, something only vile, ruthless wizards would resort to. He would prove people wrong. This was a beautiful art, and it could be used for good. So, here we have it, Corrin Strongtide, my halfling necromancer and first member of my D&D party. I have to say I'm super happy with the result on this mini and extremely excited to see how this whole project ends. This diorama is the most ambitious project I've ever faced, and I want the videos on it to be something special as well. Storytelling has always been a huge passion of mine ever since I was a child, so I thought mixing that with my miniatures would be pretty cool. I honestly had a ton of fun both painting the mini and sharing Corrin's story, and can't wait for the next videos in this series. So, if you enjoyed the video, please let me know in the comments below and leave a like and subscribe for more. Take care and thanks for watching.